हेलो एवरीवन। इस वीडियो में हम स्मृति मिश्रा मैम की ऐसे टॉपर कॉपी देखने वाले हैं। जितना मुझे ध्यान है इनका ऑल इंडिया रैंक 4 था और इनके ऐसे के अंदर जो स्कोर थे वो थे 145 मार्क्स। जितने मुझे ऐसे में आए थे ना, इसका ये 2x है। चलिए। रोट इन 2 सिटिंग्स ऑफ 90 मिनट्स ईच। ठीक है, तो उन्होंने ये दो अलग अलग सिटिंग्स में लिखा है, एक साथ 3 घंटे में नहीं लिखा है। तो यहाँ पे लिखा है रियलिटी इज अल्टीमेटली अ सेलेक्टिव एक्ट ऑफ परसेप्शन एंड इंटरप्रिटेशन। तो जब भी कोई क्वेश्चन आए तो बैठ के सोचो, पैसिवली नहीं वीडियो देखना, है ना। तो अगर मैं पॉज ले रहा हूँ मतलब मैं सोच रहा हूँ, तो वो पॉज आपके लिए भी है। और अगर आप नहीं सोच रहे हो तो दैट मीन्स यू आर नॉट स्टडिंग। रियलिटी इज़ अल्टीमेटली अ सेलेक्टिव एक्ट ऑफ परसेप्शन एंड इंटरप्रिटेशन। तो मुझे इसमें ये समझ में आ रहा है, जैसे कि अनेकांतवाद की फ़िलॉसफी मेरे दिमाग में आ रही है, या शायास्यादवाद जो होता है वो जो फ़िलॉसफी है वो दिमाग में आ रही है, कि मेरे लिए रियलिटी वो है जो मैं उसे जैसे परसीव कर रहा हूँ और मैं उसे जैसे इंटरप्रेट कर रहा हूँ। राइट। तो सत्य क्या है, ऐसे कहते हैं ना कि वर्ल्ड इज़ एन इल्यूजन। तो वैसा कुछ मेरे दिमाग में, मतलब उस लाइन पे कुछ बन रहा है। तो लाओ लेट अस सी कि मैम क्या आर्ग्यूमेंट्स देती हैं एंड हाउ शी इज़ टेकिंग थिंग्स। तो यहाँ पे लिखा है द ह्यूमन माइंड इज़ एन एडिटी इन इज़ एन एडिटी इन द एवोल्यूशन ऑफ लाइफ ऑन अर्थ। Our skulls are disproportionately bigger to accommodate the enlarged brain. It has not only twisted the vertebrae to include curves, but has made childbirth tasks so difficult that mothers perish in the process. If we consider one of our nearest relatives, the majestic beast gorilla, they are powerful enough to uproot the trees and rip apart their opponents with bare hands. Interestingly, the meek, fragile Homo sapiens today sits on the apex deciding who gets to live on the planet they dominate. All this has been possible because human had what other animals did not, awareness. Humans can shape their reality despite being aware of their numerous limitations, despite being weak, slow and powerless. This implies reality is a subjective truth. जस्टिफिकेशन देने की कोशिश करी साइंस बेस्ड अप्रोच से। इन्होंने मतलब ऐसे कि साइंस और आर्ट को कनेक्ट करने की कोशिश करी। देन देन इज रियलिटी। ये पूछ एक क्वेश्चन अब पुट फॉरवर्ड कर रही हैं। वन में आस्क वेदर रियलिटी कैन बी इक्वेटेड विद द फैक्ट्स अबाउट प्रेजेंट सर्कमस्टांसेस। द ह्यूमन एवोल्यूशन क्लियरली नेगेट्स दिस। द फैक्ट्स आर ऑब्जेक्टिव ट्रुथ। ठीक है। इन एसेंस रियलिटी इज द मैनिफेस्टेशन ऑफ चॉइसेस वी मेक एज इंडिविजुअल, एंड द चॉइसेस वी मेक डायरेक्टली फ्लो फ्रॉम व्हाट वी थिंक एंड परसीव। तो ये कह रही है कि रियलिटी क्या है, जो हम चॉइसेस बनाते हैं, और वो जो चॉइसेस हैं वो हम उस बेसिस पे बनाएंगे जैसा हम सोचेंगे और चीज़ों को परसीव करेंगे। कंसिडर फॉर दिस एग्जाम्पल द कलर ऑफ इंक इज ब्लू। इज दैट एन ऑब्जेक्टिव फैक्ट? द color blind person may not view the ink as blue. A color we perceive is itself a complex phenomena. Blue waves from the ref, ref, reflect blue waves are reflected from this paper. Special cells in our eyes can look at these waves and get excited, literally, telling the brain they saw a color. The brain identifies which. Fair enough. Reality thus becomes a complex interplay of what we know and how we use it to evaluate something. बढ़िया भाई, क्या बात है, मतलब बहुत ही बढ़िया। This phenomena has long been recognized in schools of Indian philosophy. For example, Anekantvad of Jainism, it says multiple realities can coexist and all are but a truth, but a part of truth. A famous fable of the blind man and the elephant illustrates this. They were asked, what does an elephant look like? And made to touch different parts of the animal. One said it looked like a snake touching his tail, the other said it looks like a pillar touching his legs, and so on. The point is, multiple realities can coexist. This has been acknowledged by sages and rishis and wise men since thousands of years. Reality is what we make of it. It is not necessarily an objective appraisal of facts. बहुत ही बढ़िया. For instance, who would have thought that bows and arrows, bayonets and swords could defeat modern regiment-based trained European army? It happened. Still, इन इथियोपिया। ये इथियोपियन वॉर हुई थी, इटली की बैंड बजा दी थी, उसकी बात हो रही है। फिर उसके बाद यहाँ पे नाम लिखा हुआ है, मेनेलिक टू led an army of indigenous people against Italians equipped with tools of modern warfare and defeated them. ठीक है. They decided to fight for their land, for their gods, for glory. The tribes chose their reality. The tribe chose their reality. Fair enough. तो अब यहाँ पे ये वाला जो था ना, ये वाला मतलब मुझे ऐसा लगा कि थोड़ा सा मतलब डिविएशन हुई। अब यहाँ पे ठीक हो जाएगा मोस्टली, ऐसे ही होता है लिखते टाइम। इन अ सिमिलर फैशन ईश्वर चंद्र विद्यासागर डिड नॉट हैव इनफ मेन और रिसोर्सेज ड्यूरिंग हिज चाइल्डहुड। सॉरी, इन द सिमिलर वे, मेरे को इन अ सिमिलर वे ईश्वर चंद्र विद्यासागर डिड नॉट हैव इनफ मनी or resources during his childhood. He studied under a street lamp. Lack of resources did not deter him from picking up his books. He went on to become one of the greatest educationalists this land has ever seen. Reality, when examined in context of systems like nations, often tend to be disruptive and non-conformist. ठीक है. Every country wants the world order to be shaped by its version of reality. Naturally, the stronger ones can easily do that. And yet, when hegemons decide no more nuclear weapons for anybody else, we simply could not accept it. Our reality was that we were sandwiched between two hostile countries and had experienced wars with both of them. The status quo had to change. And so we tested nuclear weapons at Pokhran. More recently, we decided to buy cheap oil from Russia at a time when it is engaged in war at its western borders. The West's version does not fit our geopolitical calculations. Thus, while realities can be multifaceted, varied, have different narratives, they do carry some semblance of truth, a part truth. It is important to remember that part truths may easily be distorted. For example, unconfirmed news stories published on internet postals create alternate version of reality. The story of Saravjit Singh, vilified, arrested for allegedly harassing a young woman, broadcast day in and out, distorted our sense of reality. He, however, was acquitted later. In the age of infodemic, fake news travels around the world while truth is still putting on its putting on his shoes. Echo chambers, filter bubbles distort a person's sense of understanding. He then becomes susceptible to whatever is fed to him, the injustices that may have never happened, violence. Tools are used to manufacture consent, as as explained by Noam Chomsky. ठीक है. For such a radical person, imagination becomes the truth. The dreaded terrorist Kasab, for example, refused an Indian lawyer for his defense. He asked for a Pakistani lawyer, living under a false impression that his country will protect him for the noble deeds. He did for the noble deeds he did for his country. He could not process that Pakistan disowned him. Reality is often disproportionating for deluded minds. In fact, one of the infamous terrorists responsible for death of millions happened to be the most educated lord. Bin Laden was an engineer, Al-Zawahiri a surgeon. They made up they made up a contorted false sense of truth and wanted to impose it on the world. At this juncture, one may ask why? Why does a surgeon whose job is to save lives end up butchering helpless women and children? Why does an engineer whose job is to build and create ends up causing great destruction? It is simply because reality is ultimately a selective act of perception and interpretation. We looked at the opening argument, the human mind is an entity in the evolution of life. The scientific name for man is Homo sapien. Sapien, the one who is aware that he is aware. The same mind that can build up the wonders of the world, nurture families, build communities, can also cause greatest destruction, kill millions, and worse, take pleasure in it. The difference lies in what choices people make. The difference lies in how people choose to react. The difference lies in what people think. The different the difference lies in each individual's independent realities and what he makes of it. ओके, ठीक है, तो एक हो गया। फेयर इनफ मतलब आर्ग्यूमेंट्स थी, फिर उन आर्ग्यूमेंट्स को सम अप कर दिया और उसको मेन कोड से जोड़ दिया, राइट? तो फ्लो अच्छा था। एंड अगला ऐसे देखते हैं, बिग टेक एल्गोरिदम विदाउट ह्यूमैनिटी इज मेंटल हॉलोकॉस्ट। ठीक है, एल्गोरिदम विदाउट ह्यूमैनिटी, जैसे ए आई वे आई हो गया, अगर उसमें ह्यूमैनिटी का टच नहीं होगा तो इट इज़ लाइक अ मेंटल हॉलोकॉस्ट। जैसे हम वो बनाते हैं ना, मतलब ऐप्स ऐसे बनाई जाती हैं ताकि यूज़र जो है वो उसको छोड़ ना पाए। पहले वीडियोस आए, फिर वर्टिकल वीडियोस आए और फिर शॉर्ट्स बना दी, क्योंकि शॉर्ट्स में ब्रेन को बहुत छोटे टाइम में बहुत सारा इनपुट मिल जाता है तो लोग उससे हुक्ड अप हो जाते हैं। एंड तो वैसे करके ये हो गया। अमेज़ॉन ऐसे पैटर्न्स अपनी ऐप में बनाएगा जिससे कि लोग जो हैं वो उनको और ज़्यादा शेपिंग करें, नजिंग करते हैं, फिर उसके बाद आपको मतलब फोमो क्रिएट करेंगे कि आईफोन ख़त्म हो जाएंगे, तो वो सारी चीज़ें। तो एल्गोरिदम विदाउट ह्यूमैनिटी इज़ अ मेंटल हॉलोकॉस्ट। नथिंग वास्ट एंटर्स द लाइफ ऑफ मॉर्टल्स विदाउट अ कर्स। ठीक है, if we look at the problem humanity faces today and go back to trace their roots, we can find a common underlying theme. These problems are byproduct of something that was once considered revolutionary. ठीक है, जैसे इंटरनेट को एक समय रेवोल्यूशनरी बोलते थे और आज वहाँ पे क्या कहते हैं, हर तरीके का एक डार्क वेब है जहाँ पे चीज़ें होती हैं, क्रिप्टो स्कैम्स, क्रिप्टो जैकिंग, मतलब क्रिप्टो स्कैम्स होते हैं, वो सारी चीज़ें होती हैं। Cryptojacking is very different. Consider, for example, polymers of ethane. They made carrying goods easy, waterproof, and were durable. They now choke the marine life. Air conditioners could make could enable men to control the temperatures of of to his liking to his to, to his liking and now melt the polar ice caps, क्योंकि ग्लोबल वार्मिंग की वजह से इंडस्ट्रीज रिप्लेस, उसमें वो होता है ना, क्लोरोफ्लोरोकार्बन यूज होते हैं, इसलिए बोल रहे हैं। फिर उसके बाद लिखा है, इंडस्ट्रीज रिप्लेस द फ्रजाइल वर्कर हु गेट्स टायर्ड एंड डिमांड्स राइट्स विद मशीन्स ऑफ कोर्स एंड दीज एंडेड अप रेजिंग द सी लेवल्स, क्योंकि उससे और पॉल्यूशन हो रहा है। दिस द पॉइंट इज, इट इज इम्पॉसिबल फॉर मैन टू क्रिएट समथिंग दैट इज फ्लॉलेस, impeccable in time and space. ठीक है, इन द ये कौन सी सेंचुरी है, इन द 20th century, ठीक है, इन द 20th century मैन सेट आउट टू क्रिएट पैरेलल वर्ल्ड, वन विदाउट बॉर्डर्स, विदाउट एन आइडेंटिटी, विदाउट रेसिज्म एंड वायलेंस। इंटरनेट की बात हो रही है, द वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड ऑफ इंटरनेट run on algorithms and codes. The aim was firstly to communicate, but later morphed into a tool of 21st century man, just how a Neanderthal could carry a spear. Simply put, algorithms are series of steps not entirely limited to internet. Anything that happens stepwise can be turned into an algorithm. Making a tea, cooking food, the steps involved in abhishekam of presiding deity of a temple, algorithms are tools. But this tool the most efficiently deployed but this tool is most efficiently deployed by the big tech, a network of giant technology companies that permeate every sphere of existence today. Tech algorithms are everywhere. The Google searches, the shopping apps we use on the social media platforms or the social media platforms. On the face of it, there is nothing really wrong. Algorithms prioritize things we want to see and make lives easier for us. They help us make decisions by passing on information that is relevant to our tastes. Big tech says it is just a tool. However, a tool lies there waiting to be picked up. It does not demand anything from the one who uses it. Why is it then that a why is it then why is it then a child cannot be separated from a mobile phone today? Or why do we see people glued to their phones practically everywhere, even in the toilets? The answer is complex and yet so simple. The big techs have designed algorithm to serve us, yes, but also for far greater purpose, money. One may argue that the best of their products, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, are free, and they indeed are. This is because when something is offered for free, we are the product. Social dilemma का एक वो है. These services are a part of attention economy and caters to what we like to see and not what we need to see. And this is precisely where the problem begins. हाँ मतलब मैं भी बहुत YouTube हूँ देखता था, अब तो कम देखता हूँ लेकिन पहले बहुत देखता था. आफ्टर मतलब हाँ बात तो सही है कि जैसे मतलब हमारा ब्रेन होता है ना, उसमें एक रिवॉर्ड मैकेनिज़म्स होते हैं. तो ये जो सोशल मीडिया होती है ना, ये इसको रिवॉर्ड मैकेनिज़्म को इतना ज़्यादा डोपामीन हिट करवा देती है कि बाकी कोई एक्टिविटीज़ अच्छी नहीं लगती. सो दैट इज़ वाई नाउ आई हैव मतलब कॉन्शियसली स्टॉप्ड वॉचिंग यूट्यूब एंड सोशल मीडिया पे जाना, क्योंकि मैंने ये देखा कि आई कैन अटेंड टू थिंग्स बेटर एंड क्या कहते हैं, जो विल पावर चाहिए टेक्स्ट मंडेन टेक्स्ट पढ़ने के लिए, वो थोड़ी कम लगती है. राइट, दैट इज़ वाई अ लॉट ऑफ टॉपर्स दे स्विच टू द बेसिक हैंड. बेसिक वाले फ़ोन नहीं होते, कॉलिंग होती है जिसमें. एंड कितनी सही भी है वो. इफ़ वी सर्च फॉर से अ बकेट, गूगल विल फिल्टर information based on the data collected in the past. If you happen to not buy the bucket, you will end up finding it everywhere. On the news item you are reading on a random history blog. Anytime you open the internet, you will be reminded of your unfortunate ability to let go of the bucket. ठीक है, मतलब एडवर्टीजमेंट आती हैं बकेट की, मतलब आपने देखा कि कोई बकेट चाहिए, फिर उसके बाद मतलब बकेट लिस्ट आपकी है, आप पढ़ रहे हो कुछ तो साइड में ऐड आ जाएगी वेबसाइट पे. दिस इज बिकॉज गूगल डिप्लॉयज अनदर सॉफ्टवेयर एडसेंस टू सी व्हाट यू आर अप टू. YouTube recommendations, posts, and suggested groups on Facebook, Reels, and Instagram. Everything is based on how many seconds we stopped at a post. What do we like and comment? What do we like and comment, and what grasps our attention the longest? The consequences of this phenomena are manifold. To begin with, it deprives an individual of mental agency, introducing and reinforcing his thought process, good and bad. It it decreases his ability to focus. Research suggests that average human now has an attention span of shorter than a goldfish, which is 9 seconds. Just imagine. है ना, मैंने भी ये पढ़ा था एंड मैं भी सरप्राइज हो गया था. और अब ये अटेंशन स्पैन ना कम हो चुका है, 9 से शायद 8 के आसपास आ गया है, कम हो रहा है. Consequently, we find that most individuals today are restless and anxious. Their minds are so used to overstimulation that they find mundane things boring. They need immediate gratification in the form of likes and comments, and big tech happily provides them. According to Lancet study, around 4% of people in India suffers from some form of mental health disorder. When this spills over to real life, the consequences are even disastrous. By creating echo chambers, they distort a person's sense of reality, often leading to radicalization. The ISIS can influence youth sitting in some Middle Eastern desert as a testimony to this. It leads to violence, destruction, and death. The Delhi riots, Udaipur killing, the Palghar lynching are a tip of this iceberg. Sometimes the events are beyond what may be termed cruel. The inhumanity of algorithm were laid bare when a Twitter news link about sexual assault s- was accompanied by a condom advertisement. This is just how algorithm works. Lo bhai. Similarly, a game of chess was flagged by YouTube's algorithm for using words like black, white, kill, checkmate. Again, no surprises here that algorithm do what they are programmed to do. So what exactly causes some series of alphabets in the code to cause a level of despair and agony not routinely seen in the course of history? How does computer program designed to ease living ends up doing the exact opposite? हाँ मतलब ये तो है, यूपीएससी एस्पिरेंट को तो बहुत केयरफुल रहना चाहिए अबाउट व्हाट ही कंज्यूम थ्रू ऑल हिज 5 सेंसेस. ये तो मतलब वो है. इट विल मतलब डू इट सेल्फिशली, कि मतलब इफ़ यू विल सी इफ़ यू ईट क्लीन फूड और इफ़ यू मतलब डोंट वॉच अ लॉट ऑफ कंटेंट ऑनलाइन, you will see that you will be able to focus better. The answer is simply that algorithms are not objective. They एल्गोरिदम्स आर नॉट ऑब्जेक्टिव, एल्गोरिदम आर ऑब्जेक्टिव, मतलब ठीक है, दे आर नॉट द टूल्स, दे आर नॉट द टूल्स द बिग टेक makes it makes it out to be. They are profit generating machines designed to maximize revenue. They are algorithms without humanity. एकदम गांधी जी का भी यहाँ पे सिन डाल सकते थे, गांधी जी का, और याद आया मैम का पढ़ के, अ मेंटल हॉलोकॉस्ट ऑफ सॉर्ट्स. Having elaborated on what, why, and how these engines are responsible for chaos then that we face today, it is worth reflecting what can be done. First step towards getting back a life in control is awareness. बिल्कुल recognize करना कि भाई I am consuming too much. Awareness about how they work and why a notification pops up and why an ad appears on our wall. The next step is to actively counter it, not checking YouTube recommendation, not liking everything that appears on the wall, despite liking it, and educating near and dear ones, especially the kids. The long term measures would be sensitizing developers and coders about different consequences that can flow. A former Facebook employee confirms that a like button was created to spread love and positivity, and nobody even imagined that it could it could end up distorting and influencing national elections. Cambridge Analytica. Lastly, an important measure is to bring inclusiveness at all levels, at the level of big tech, boardrooms, at societal level, in the neighborhood, promotion of cross cutting identities. Professor Maynard that argues Professor Maynard argues can help develop a long term tolerance and peace, which is necessary for both online and offline. अच्छा, तो मतलब इसको ऐसे होगा शायद, मे बी. ठीक है. ओके. तो यहाँ पे ये कह रहे हैं कि अब ज़रूरी है रिकॉग्नाइज करना, और अपने पहले लिखा उन्होंने कि ज़रूरी है अवेयर होना, फिर दूसरा है रिकॉग्नाइज करना, फिर है सेंसिटाइज करना, जैसे कि डॉक्टर मेनार्ड ने आर्ग्यू किया है, टू टू बिल्ड टॉलरेंस एंड पीस ऑनलाइन एंड ऑफलाइन एज वेल. It is important to acknowledge the fact that never before in the history of mankind the thought process of societies could be controlled by a bunch of young men in their 20s sitting in some room in Silicon Valley. बात तो सही है. Every time a fiery speech radicalizes a youth to stab a knife through someone's heart or burn down a bus on the road, every time a disagreement leads to canceling a person and an uncritical acceptance of whatever technology offers is to be blamed. We noted earlier that it is impossible for man to create something that is impeccable across time and space. This needs to be realized by the humanity as a whole, and everything, including technology, must pass the test of rational mind. Fair enough. The goal must be to create a system and algorithms for humanity with a human touch. ठीक है, गांधी जी का सिन भी इसमें डाल सकते थे. सो दिस वाज इट. मैम के आए थे 145 मार्क्स इन द ऐसे पेपर.